It's morning!
And that means it's time for the ROTN Mournings
Podcast!
The best way to start your morning off rotten.
Podcast!
Welcome back to another episode of ROTN Mournings.
Welcome back.
Woo! Feel like we just did this.
I think we did.
I'm Scott.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brandy.
And I'm Grim.
And we're rotten. I just feel like we need to end that with like a thing that's... Ta-da!
More!
Probably not that.
Well, you didn't specify.
I know I didn't.
It's true.
And that's on me.
Yeah.
What?
Just like that stupid grin.
You should not
It's
wear that
on you.
stupid ass sweater. You dumb bitch.
Oh, what are we doing today? What's happening?
Well, I don't know what you guys are doing, but have fun with it.
Bye-bye, Scott.
Thanks for the phone. Get out of here.
It's for the phone.
So anyways, this will be a 24-hour podcast.
I'll be so mad if it is. I'll be so mad. I really wanted to do that for the 100th episode, and I was like, no, I've pitched it too many times. He keeps saying no. We do have a 100th episode. The 100th episode of the podcast is coming up.
It
And,
is. It's weird.
we want you guys to look out for it and listen to that one instead.
Yeah.
That was like a damn caveman up there.
What? What does that have to do with the
That's a
podcast?
caveman.
All right, well, they're
I'm
looking
talking to
about
the people on the
the
podcast.
damn caveman.
The damn caveman. So what do we got in news this
Ooh.
week? What do we got
Woo.
going on?
What do we got?
We did some work. We did some filming at Hellbilly Hollow
We
yesterday.
did.
That was yesterday.
Um,
We got some interesting stuff coming up later
oh,
on today.
coming up today, we've got 3 new popcorns that have not been released that we're reviewing with Mr. Good Stuff himself. Him and the family will
Yes.
be down and
That's today.
in our live.
It
That is
is.
today.
Wow.
That is later on today.
Well, I dressed as Pikachu, so I feel like I did a lot. That was fun.
She did. She did
Yeah.
some Pikachu TikToks and did a live with
Yeah.
Pikachu.
Did
did
you do a live where you always said Pika and Chew?
That would be hilarious.
That would be
But
so
You
I already
tried that
have
one
that
day.
planned.
Yeah. Just go, Pika Pika.
Yeah, the whole time. That's all I'm gonna say.
Matt and I did a live too.
We did a live. We tasted some smoked meats.
Yeah.
We did a
Some
live
tapas
coming
meats.
back from the damn the grocery store and gas station convention. It had 158
Food and
fucking
Fuel
people
Expo.
watching us,
That
which was weird.
fun as shit, though.
Had a fun time there. What do we got going on this week? I don't think we have anything aside from those projects and what is happening later on today. I think next weekend we might have a weird date. Tim said he wants to take us all out on a date because his family's going to be at Trans World and he's going to be here by himself. So he said he was going to come over to this side of town and we're going to go out to eat and he's going to pay for it.
Oh wow.
Fuck yeah.
Is he not going to Transworld?
You have a
He has
nice
to stay
grandma.
here.
He's busy one of those days, so they're going.
He's a good
without him.
dad.
Well, that'll be neat.
I'm
As
sure we'll
always,
have more lives coming up beyond that, but the big live is tonight.
yeah.
And of course,
with
we're
good
still
stuff.
wrapping up the next episode of ROTN Grim Kids.
Yes, we are. Got a interesting thing shot yesterday that we just kind of came up with on the spot. Super fun.
Super fun. A very super fun thing.
It's like the old school way we used to film everything. I
Yeah.
love doing that. I love when we can visit the old school ways.
Yeah, well, the neat thing is like all the stuff that we've learned from the old school ways make that so much better.
Yeah.
And then also the fact that we've tried like new ways of doing stuff, we're able to shoot the new ways of stuff in better ways
Yep.
too. And knowing both of them has been mutually beneficial to both.
Both of them. Both of these.
Both.
Both
nuts.
of these
Both.
nuts! Bofa. What's a bofa? Both of these nuts.
Nuts! All both of
So
them.
yeah, Does that conclude our rotten news already?
I think that we don't have anything else planned. As everybody knows, if we didn't mention it last podcast, the video we did for Left Hand Black, they did get picked up by a publishing company. It just unfortunately turned out to be one of Russia's largest publishing companies.
And so it is currently on hold.
It is currently on hold.
Go big or go bomb.
Yeah.
That is true.
It is on hold until Russia stops its stupidity. So, yeah.
It is sad.
So stay tuned for further news on that.
Yes.
Now, that's very exciting. Guys, if you aren't already following us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook so you can see the lives that are coming up today and the other lives that come on. But also, I'll be having more TikToks that'll come out this week. Make sure you're following everybody
On
because
TikTok,
there's new content coming out there. The Facebook Reels, there's new content there.
Yes.
And there'll be some exclusive content coming to Facebook Reels here very soon.
Yes.
That's going to be very exciting. We're very excited about that you won't be able to see the other
Anywhere
way,
else.
or you'll be able to see it there first.
Yeah.
Also, we have an announcement.
We do.
We do.
Okay.
Last week on this show, we told people how they could win a prize.
Oh, that's right. We
Yeah,
did.
I already know who won. It's the person that commented.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, so we asked people, we said, hey, the trivia question this week is...
What is the thing that we said we would never do a podcast on in the very first episode of the podcast? Did we get any right answers? No.
I haven't checked.
I wouldn't know because I still can't see it.
We got one
Facebook
answer.
Still won't let me see podcasts.
Not true.
We got one answer, and we also got a piece of art from the same person that answered, so they're gonna fucking win.
But it
wasn't
you got as
correct.
close as possible.
Yeah. Mr. Marlin made us the Milk Dudes
Oh, yes.
logo.
Yes.
Yeah, which came from last week's episode.
That's where
Which is
he
fantastic.
first loaded that picture up, was on the comments of the podcast, and he wrote sports, so he didn't actually get the question right.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem wrong either.
Well, we also agree with that. I mean,
Right.
he
And
lucky
we
guessed
probably
it.
did
It's not
discuss
the
that.
actual
We just
thing.
don't remember.
The actual answer to that question was mummies.
Yeah.
That we would not be doing a podcast on mummies because mummies don't have to do with Halloween.
And I think then, in that same season,
We
Grim
later
and
on
I did
discussed
an episode
mummies.
about mummies.
Yes, we later on
I
discussed
love
But-
mummies.
But we kept to our word in that me and Matt would not be
Correct.
doing an episode, especially not
So-
a 45-minute episode.
So
about
good
mummies.
job, Mr. Marlin, winning that
Yes.
contest. We will have... That will
Something
go
for
into
you.
your winnings of the trivia, and we are going to send you a popcorn package very soon.
Yeah.
Yay, Mr. Marlin.
Because
we
we
love
can't
you.
just give him back the stuff that he's done for us, because he's
Right,
done
yeah.
so fucking much for us.
Yeah, we could actually just take all of his designs and package those up and send them back to
I'm
him.
like, here you go, thanks.
Happy
Or,
False Day.
better yet, we could take his toes and send him back one.
What?
We don't have him physically
No.
here.
That's why we get him.
We get him.
We go get him.
And
Wait,
then we
so
take his
as a
toes.
prize,
Yes.
we
Send
I
him back.
think-
And then as a prize,
send
send his toes.
to him.
We'll
I,
send him
for
the best
one,
toe.
think the best prize for Mr. Marlin would be to send him some popcorn.
I agree.
And Urza. Urza can go too.
I'm keeping Ursa.
Oh, that would be great. And then maybe
Ursa
Mr.
gets
Fuzzy
a toe.
Pants eats popcorn. What's happening? What are we building here?
We're gonna eat Mr.
We're
Fuzzy
gonna make.
Pants.
So
we're gonna make sure
congratulations,
that
Mr.
Mr. Fuzzy
Marlin.
Pants gets a popcorn.
Congratulations, Mr. Marlin, on answering.
Yes.
Yes, on giving us an answer.
And
Yes.
winning back your own toe.
Wait, no,
No.
for Graham.
We're not doing the toe thing.
I fucking want a goddamn toe! I want Mr. Marlin's
Take your
toe!
own damn toe.
I already have them.
You make your own damn quesadillas.
So I guess maybe his big prize is a warning against meeting Grim.
Well, honestly, I think Mr. Fuzzy Pants has had that warning for
Yeah, I
quite a
think
while.
Fuzzy Pants is already super trepidatious about meeting
One
Grim
day
anyways.
I'm gonna get a hold of him.
Nope.
Yes, I am. And I'm gonna take Mr. Marlin's toes.
I already told him I would protect him, so you can't do it. You're still scared of me, so haha.
Guys, if you haven't
One of these
had
days.
the opportunity to check out Mr. Marlin's Puppets on TikTok, it is one of our absolute favorite accounts. The man is an absolute treasure. He's made a ton of designs for ROTN, and the t-shirts are available on TeePublic.
He's made us stickers. He's made us coasters.
Yes.
He made a set of cards
Trading
that we're all
cards,
working
yeah.
on, adding some new stuff to, and getting it released mass.
Amazing work is
Just
what he
just
does.
a phenomenal dude guy.
Yep, fucking phenomenal.
Man, this ROTN thing, man, is so bolstered by the incredible people who we've been fortunate enough to have seen our stuff and to believe in this thing that we're building.
That's kind of one of the things that I've gone for with this is like, yeah, we don't have tens of thousands of people watching our shit. But like, dude, the people that actually enjoy our shit are fucking talented as fuck.
Yes.
And I could not ask for more accolades than somebody with the caliber of talent that our fans have actually being fans of our stuff.
Right?
Agreed.
At their caliber, being able to look down to what we consider like the lowest common denominator and go, yeah,
And they
I'm
still appreciate
way
us.
more talented than them, but they're entertaining.
Yeah.
Ish.
We appreciate you.
We're probably entertaining because we're not talented.
That
Give
might
us
be it.
give us a molecule of talent, and we'll
It's all
the
downhill.
house of cards will fall.
This is all precariously balanced on the shitty nature of our art.
I don't know. I think we're all very talented. We just
Fucking
happen to
Tim
be
said that
talented
shit.
at bullshit.
Tim said,
Yes.
Rotten Reviews, no, man, y'all are fucking artists. He said artist, right?
He did say artist.
He did. He said
It was
that
something
too.
with an A.
Yeah. Yeah.
It possibly was
Artistic
artist.
assholes.
It was
That
possibly
must have
get
been
the hell
it.
out of my cheese house.
Get out my cheese house!
Get out my cheese house.
Get out my cheese house!
Why are you here again?
Yeah. While we all have our mouths stuffed with cheese.
Yeah.
No reason.
We scored some of that cheese also
Yes,
tonight.
we did.
Booyah.
Last
Cheesy
night?
cheese. Last night, yes.
Last night. God damn, wow.
I know.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
We did pretty good.
We've been doing pretty good, but here's also the thing. We still have our makeup on from last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, two of us do.
For no reason.
Grim still has her makeup on from last
Shut the
night.
fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I mean, hard to argue that.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
Yeah.
We also met a new friend who has a production company last night, and his production company is called
Door number 3.
Door Number 3.
Yeah.
Door Number 3 Studio or
Films.
Films. Door Number 3 Films. So check them out because we might have some work with them in the future.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If he can tolerate our nutty asses.
I do have a lot of nuts in my ass.
Yes,
You know
that's
what's so
true.
weird? It's because you ate a lot of nuts.
It's weird
Yeah.
with my booty.
That's it. That's why you got to use the chunky toilet paper.
I'm not liking this
Butt
conversation
consumption.
anymore.
Owls don't have buttholes. Hey guys, we're going to
I
commercial.
remember that conversation too.
Ow!
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 No butthole! Ow!
That's
Shut
why
your
they're.
buttholes
That's
up.
why
It's
they can turn
commercial
their
time.
heads all the way around.
To look at their-
Commercial!
to look for
They're always looking for
Get.
the buttholes.
We're guys, we're back, and I don't know how many ads just played.
I'm gonna guess
Okay.
0. You keep not adding ads.
You know what's weird is I add sponsored ads to each of the podcasts that are not our ads. And
Nobody wants to sponsor us.
yes, but there is
I
a
don't
sponsored
blame
ad
them.
spot, so I can't tell you what just played.
I can tell you the one you pick to play. Hopefully you'll pick one this time.
You don't pick one.
No,
Not for
goddamn it, you
sponsored
know
ads.
exactly what I'm talking about. Stop being stupid.
No, I'm saying I'm hoping that
That somebody
as this
else will fill
yeah,
that spot.
you know, maybe it's a Nike ad. I don't know, but thank you, sponsor.
But thank you, sponsor.
So if anyone is listening to
sounded
this
like
that
that.
would like to sponsor us,
Go fuck
please, by
yourself.
all means.
Don't buy
know.
Nike.
And we will
Hers is
You
just-
pissed the dog
shortly
off.
do a commercial
I pissed
for
on
you.
the dog.
You pissed on the
But
goddamn
hey,
dog.
you
Poor
do know that
Ursa.
I can read, so give me some copy and I'll read an ad for you.
That's true. If you've learned nothing else from this podcast, it's that Brandy can read. Today, we continue our tradition of this
Of chaos.
season of chaos of discussing various holidays.
Holidays.
Holidays?
Holidays.
What? What is it?
I think Grim is going through withdrawals for lack of screaming.
I am having a hard time.
I'm having a hard time. Can you still not scream?
Did you just ask me a question, Scott?
So as we're talking about
That's what I thought.
holidays, that's
Ugly
what
sweater
don't
wearing
I will
bitch.
punch my fist in the air because I would never hit
Do it,
people.
do it. Raise it above your head. Higher.
There's a ceiling fan with knives on it above there, isn't it?
It is.
Yes,
Wow.
there is.
So today, I guess the holiday that we're discussing is one that I think everybody's favorite.
Everybody's
Yeah,
favorite.
I would agree with that. Because it is so difficult for everyone in this room to agree on anything. But
Mhm.
this particular holiday, I think we will all appreciate.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate anything you guys do.
Okay, fair enough.
True.
Well, work on it.
Nope.
Today's holiday.
Yesterday's holiday, actually.
Yesterday's the topic of
The topic
today's
for
topic
today
is
is
yesterday's.
yesterday's holiday.
Today's topic is
Which
yesterday.
was... What was yesterday's holiday?
National Make Up Your Own Holiday Day.
Ta-da!
Yay.
So it's holiday day.
Yeah, it's
Holiday
Holiday
Day.
Day.
Holiday
Day.
Holiday day.
Holiday Day!
It's Holiday Day.
Holiday day.
Holiday Day.
Holiday Day!
It's
Um,
National Holiday Day.
So I thought what we would
Holiday
do
Day.
for National Make Up Your Own Holiday Day
Day
is we would go around the table here in the studio. We'll keep that pretense alive.
Yeah.
And
That we have a table, that we can afford a table.
we have
Or
a
a
studio.
studio.
Well, I mean, yeah, we've got a studio.
Or a listener.
Yeah, nobody's listening to this, so we can lie about whatever.
We keep up
Right,
the
I
false
quit.
pretenses
With
for-
ourselves.
Anymore.
It's like it's an affirmation type of thing. We say great things about ourselves because we're the only people who listen to this. And it's just like, you guys are great.
Yeah.
Gee,
With your
great.
studio and your table.
Yeah. We have a table.
So I
So
thought,
again, if anyone would like to sponsor us, we could have a table.
or a listener.
Ah,
Would you guys rather have a table or a listener?
I guess a listener, because we'll never get a table without a listener.
That's fair. Can't have one without the other.
Oh God.
I'm gonna
Stuck
cry.
in your head now. So I thought what we'd do is we'd go around the table and each of us kind of say a holiday that you would like as your make up your own holiday day.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Who
I'm
wants to
happy with
start?
that.
Matt, you want to kick us off?
I do not.
Matt,
Well,
would you like to not kick us off?
Don't wanna kick
Technically,
us off.
Matt has already created his own holiday that many of us now celebrate. False Day.
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Ha! And yet you show up every time.
I know. Much to my own disappointment. Graham, do you want to name a holiday?
Why, yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
I cannot wait to hear this.
Well, that's not good.
Too much pressure.
Okay, I'm gonna
Under
go with this
pressure.
one. It is National Sugar Glider Day. So what you do is you dress up as a flying squirrel and jump off of a building. and fly. Or not.
Or become Grimm's next sacrifice.
I love sugar gliders. Donate them to me today.
Okay,
all.
then.
Oh my god, they're so goddamn cute with their cute little bug eyes.
Yeah, they're just impossible to keep alive here.
What?
They're impossible to keep alive here.
And they bark.
Yeah, they do.
And they're adorable.
They bark like squirrels bark.
I love them so much.
Is there anything else about National...
I mean, I totally figured
Sugar
it would
glider
include
day.
a sacrifice.
Nope.
Is there a food or anything?
You gotta eat sugar gliders, duh.
No, you do not eat the sugar
You
gliders.
gotta eat sugar.
They're
That's
made of
it.
sugar. You can't tell me that there's a meat also named sugar that I can't eat.
Because they're adorable.
That's what they sound like.
That is so fucking cute. Okay, you gotta be a little sugar glider.
I'm a sugar
Matt has
glider.
to dress up as a sugar glider on this day.
You sound like a grandma choking.
That's what they sound
Well,
like.
that was
I promise
yesterday,
you. That's
so.
what they were screaming
Yes.
at me in a bag one time. It's like,
You know what you sound like right now? I hate to say this.
I hate to hear it.
I know. But you sound like, right now, you sound like an 80-year-old woman whose check bounced and the cashier beat
Kicked her in the
brakes
nuts and
off
beat
that
Beat that ass.
I just wish that if we had any listeners,
That's it, man.
that they could have seen Matt's facial expression while he was making that noise. Just imagine it. There you go.
That's a pretty good holiday you came up with. And now it's an actual holiday because we celebrated it on National
Wing glider
on the
day.
Yes. Yesterday.
Yeah, we celebrated it yesterday
Yep.
Yay!
when we recorded this podcast
Right.
Sling sugars.
Yeah.
today. Brandy,
So yeah, why don't we have a National Rotten Day?
That's every day.
what
Oh yeah, you have a good point.
Because we suck.
So I guess if it was, I
think
guess
it's
if
the
it was
reason
just
why.
a me holiday,
We're
then it would
goddamn
have to
dumb.
be
We're goddamn dumb.
National Read Books All Day Day.
Oh, day. Read books all day.
But when you can't
Day-day.
read,
It's read books all day holiday day.
Yeah, it's
There you
definitely
go.
a holiday
Holiday
for a
day.
very elite group of people.
You know, get
readers.
Read,
Look,
eat breakfast, read.
don't put your hand
Eat
out to me.
lunch,
You're
read.
e-reading. It's not exactly
Eat
the
dinner,
same when
read,
William
go to
Shatner
bed.
is.
Perfect day.
all I heard was eat dinner, read, eat dinner, read, eat dinner, read.
Except
Dinner read.
I said breakfast
Who is
and
dinner
lunch.
read though?
No.
Who is
Eat
she?
dinner, read.
Who is
Eat
dinner read?
No.
dinner read.
That's not what I was saying.
On the day.
All right.
Wait, you did read? Isn't that the Eskimo race?
Yeah, the eat dinner read. Yeah, with the dogs and the
run.
sleds.
With the dogs.
It's so.
Yeah.
If you're listening at home and you caught that,
Yeah,
you've
we-
listened to way too many
Sometimes
of
we
our
reach
podcasts.
really far to get those puns.
and when someone else gets it, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's-
Like we
Well, all
are,
right,
we
Scott.
apologize for you getting that joke.
What's
you have been
your-
made dumb.
Holiday for make up your own holiday
But
day.
off me.
Is there not a tacos day?
There is definitely
There's
a
gotta
taco
be a
day. It's called
tacos
Cinco
day.
de Mayo.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
well,
that's
there
not
is that.
tacos day.
But
that's
there's the
when I love
National
to have
Taco
tacos.
Lovers Day too.
I mean, there's like a steak and blowjobs day, but you know,
How do you steak a blowjob?
yeah, it's like a vampire. It's a vampire
Yeah,
blowjob.
get out of here, steak and blowjobs. Check, 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 check.
I think it's called mistaken blowjobs.
Oh, I've had a few of those in my. It's like, is this a popsicle? Oops, mistaken blowjob.
I don't think the dog likes that day.
Yeah.
No, Urza is not happy with your jokes.
Urza,
Did somebody
you are
say
not
chokes?
the fucking
Chokes?
judge of me.
As a
You said
joke.
Ursa, you're making me mad.
Hi,
You
Urza.
did that on
I
purpose.
did not. She fell naturally
You
in that
flipped her.
position.
So yeah, I think
Get your
for
butt
me
off
it would
me.
be
Steak and blowjobs.
not mistaken blowjobs.
That's your holiday. Your made up holiday is mistaken blowjobs day.
Yeah, I think it would be taco day, and you know, there's nothing I enjoy more than like eating tacos, maybe drinking a margarita, and it just be like beautiful and sunny outside.
Ah, I see. Make it your own.
Uh-huh.
Call it Pretentious Taco Day.
I'm just saying, if it's really bright and I'm eating tacos.
So Pretentious Taco Day was yesterday, and we kind of had it because we had Hellbilly Hollow taco.
We did have
Taco
tacos.
salad.
Yeah, so technically we had a Pretentious Taco Day.
There's nothing pretentious about those tacos.
It was fantastic.
Guys, if you're listening and you hear a lot of panting right now, Matt is on a
I'm trying
treadmill.
This dog is chewing on me currently.
So, Matt, it's your turn for the round table. Round table.
My holiday would be stop biting me, yours are!
Day.
Day.
I would like for that day to be today.
Yeah, like right now. Don't bite Daddy Day.
How would you like to celebrate that?
Not being bit. But yeah. Where are you going? I got her.
I was gonna open the door for her.
I did that earlier. She doesn't care. She's a little rambunctious little bouncer. So yeah. Don't bite
that's a
Daddy
good
Day.
one. It just seems like you wasted a wish.
No, it's not wasted if she doesn't bite me.
I just feel like you would want that to last for longer than one day.
If I just could get one fucking day.
You're so abused.
Yeah, I'm so abused. No. What would be a good national? I mean, I'm sure there's a National Horror Movie Day or something along those. Oh, excuse me, lines. But National Make a Rotten Video Day.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Where everybody has to just grab a camera. It doesn't matter what the fuck is going on. Come up with the idea on the fucking spot. Throw it together by the seat of your fucking pants, and fucking vomit out art somehow. Underpants, something, product.
Wait a minute. You just made OnlyFans. Underpants, something, profit.
Profit. Yep. And the rotten way.
Yeah.
And don't try to overdo it. Don't try to oversell. Just literally do the least that you can possibly do and release it. Yeah.
That'd be a good one. Okay. Looks like we've knocked out these four. What is round two, Graham? What would you if you had a day?
If you had a second day,
all right,
what would you do?
Hear me out.
Is it Goat Sacrifice Day?
No.
Okay.
Flying Squirrels Day.
All right.
Wait, isn't that the same thing?
I got nothing.
Day.
I've got nothing day.
It's a day you celebrate by not having to answer questions.
That's a good one. I don't like answering questions, so it would be answer questions.
Days.
No question day.
You don't like ever answering questions?
Nope.
You don't even.
Not even a little bit.
What?
Wait, he started it.
Hey, Graham, what if it's multiple choice questions? Would you or would you not like them?
I forget the rules of everything.
How about true or false?
What if we all asked you different questions? Why do I get it?
So you're saying a true or false question is bad? True or false?
I quit. I'm done. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
I think that's a great holiday.
Yep.
I'm not clear on the rules of it yet.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone day.
Goodbye, everyone day. Yay!
I miss my friend.
Goodbye, everybody day brought to you apart by my friend.
I'm leaving. I'm taking Brandy and the dog.
Brandy?
Kill me.
I guess if I had a second holiday
The
to choose.
male purge.
I mean,
Wendy's Pocket
that's kind of
Square.
up there, but I'll go with National Be Lazy Day.
That's a good
I think that's definitely a holiday.
one. Or
Like,
National
for real.
Steel Toes Day.
I think that's,
But I would still get
what they
like
consider,
pampered. Like
what do
I
you
would
call
have
it,
Matt to
Workers'
make
Day.
my meals for me.
Labor Day.
And I would still have Grim to paint my face for me while I just sit still and be lazy, and it'll be great.
I like doing that. It's actually therapeutic to paint face.
Reach
it's-
out,
Is
baby.
See,
it
everybody
national-
agrees with me.
Is it National Be Lazy Day or is it National Brandy Be Lazy Day? Everybody else do stuff for Brandy.
I mean, yeah, I like that plan.
National-
I like that
different
plan a
holiday.
lot.
Very
How do you
different
shorten that?
holiday.
It's National
National
Brandy is
Lazy-
Lazy Day.
Lazy Brandy Day.
Yeah.
Lazy
Only
Brandy.
Brandy can be Lazy Day.
National Brandy's So Lazy Day.
Well, no. We each get our own Be Lazy Day. It's just not always the same day.
Right. This day would be what?
National Brandy Be Lazy
Oh,
Day.
National
Then
Brandy
we would
Be
have
Lazy
a
Day.
National
There's a good
Matt
name
Be
for
Lazy
it.
Day, and I'll pamper you.
National Tree Climbing Day. That's a good one.
I think there's one of those.
Yeah, it's Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
but for climbers.
Climbers.
Climbing Arbor Day.
It's right,
Glenarbor.
right on the
It's
edge
Glenarbor.
of cliffs and. What were we talking
Some people have a lot of trouble finding the cliffs.
All right, what about you, Scott?
Shit. I was too busy asking questions to think of the answer. What kind of holiday would I make up today?
Or yesterday?
Yeah. What kind of holiday would I make up yesterday?
about?
Who was I yesterday?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a really good question. I think maybe like Tacos Day.
I think you said that already.
That already happens.
Scott, you are
Or
a taco.
it could be like Accents Day.
Yes. Taco. Taco Day, yes. Say taco in a different accent.
Say taco in a different accent day. What a shitty ass holiday.
Just say one word in different
Yeah,
accents.
the end. Well, your holiday sucked.
Yeah, it did because it was poorly thought out. Yeah, there should have been more rules to it than.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I would say actually National Haunted House Appreciation Day.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
that would
that is
be a
good.
great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why isn't there one of those?
And you celebrate it by saying taco with different accents.
Taco.
Potato.
Taco.
What about you, Matt?
All right, my final holiday would be work a different field day.
So if you're like in the cotton field,
Yeah,
you work in the green bean
No,
field.
I mean like literally
Do
whatever
something
your job
different.
is, you have to work somebody else's job, and there's like just a day where all the jobs shift. And everybody has
Maybe
to
you
work
could
in a
learn to
field that's
appreciate what
completely
everyone else
different
has
than
to do.
anything you do.
That's the day I have surgery scheduled.
Yep, well, fuck you.
that guy runs a high scream Trump.
Well, maybe it would still be like a doctor could still be a nurse. They wouldn't have like scheduled surgeries, but they kind of swap roles.
But
in a
who
way.
would be the doctor?
There's no fucking doctors. They're goddamn people in mascot wear. It's all Disneyland and hospitals. Come and drink ices and fucking ride water slides.
So, doctors don't exist?
Yeah, doctors are just mascots. They're just mascots.
I knew it.
Just like Mickey Mouse isn't real.
The views expressed in this podcast are solely the views of, the individual.
making the
One
comment.
person does not represent everyone in their
And
expression.
no one represents each other.
We don't even know / and or like / also know each other. We were pulled into this studio through a portal in each of our buttholes.
Were we supposed to talk about daylight savings time?
Oh,
in
God,
between
that
all that?
thing-
Why
happened
would we
today.
talk about daylight savings time?
Isn't that a current coming up holiday?
Yeah.
Of, like,
But you have to
It's
save
a-
your
suffering.
It
daylight.
happened
worst.
today, which at least
Was it
today
yeah, it
we
is
did
today.
spring forward and gain an hour. But in November, we had to fall back and lose an hour.
Which is the worst fucking time
And
to lose an hour.
I just don't understand why we still have to do this.
Because
Well,
it's stupid.
You know, some states have banned it,
True.
and if you
Have
use
Bandit
it,
is like Hamburglar. He's a bandit.
yeah, and they also banned hamburger because
He'll burgle your ham.
in that state, hamburger was also stealing daylight.
Yep.
Yeah, so
They banned daylight in those.
daylight stealing time.
Yeah.
Arizona, I think, has banned on daylight savings.
Does that fuck them up with like the other like at 7
Yeah,
o'clock
I
tonight
think
on
Arizona-
CBS?
Except for in Arizona.
Except for in Arizona
Yeah.
for the next fucking 4 months.
Well, you know, there's a place in Canada, and I could be wrong in saying that, as I often am, but their time is 30 minutes off the hour. They live in like a half time zone. Could you like? Would you ever know what time like to go to work? Or, like,
I don't really pay much attention to that anyhow.
Brandy.
She doesn't really pay attention to when she's supposed to be at work. She goes to work when she wants to. And she wants to be there early because she likes to fucking.
Get stuff done
But
before everybody
it's
else
still
shows up.
her decision to go at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also still feel like I'm late if I'm not there early. And just because you were telling me I'm not late doesn't mean I don't still feel that way.
No, of course not. That therein lies what I'm saying is that we don't follow time. We go when we want to go, whether that's super early or well, we both do that. We like to go. I like to go to work early. I don't give a shit. Like I have no reason not to. But we don't really follow the calendar. And fucking hell, only just recently have we as ROTN been able to say, "Hey, time frame," and actually pull that shit off.
Yeah.
Which pat on my back for one thing that we've ever done right. Yay! We've gotten to places on time and went live on time as of late.
Hey, for the last 2.5 years, we have been putting out content when we said it would come out.
True. Not all of it,
All
but we have
quarantine,
been
all
putting
scripts,
some.
Yeah, all that shit, just right on time, like we promised.
What have we been late on those things?
Well, I mean, like, there was never another Dolls versus Teddy Bears. There was never a Saturday morning
No,
like
but I'm saying
animation
of-
thing.
Of the things he mentioned, though,
Yeah.
those things have come out on time.
Yeah, everything but our videos, which is like our bread and butter.
I mentioned the videos.
Well, if you mention the videos, then I have to mention the fact that we told people we would have these videos
Oh.
and they didn't happen.
You're talking about other ones.
Yeah,
I'm talking about strips and quarantine. And all
Agreed,
those
yeah.
all came out on time.
yeah. But there was still stuff mixed into that particular
That
schedule
didn't.
that also never
didn't.
existed. So I'd hate to use those as example, but we've been on time when said we were going to go live.
Mm-hmm.
We've been on time. We said we were going to arrive at places within the past
2 weeks.
month and a half.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And
We
now,
have done good with that.
That's all done. That
That's
was
all
over.
over.
That was we
That
thought
was
we
a
were
That
Daylight
was an
stealing
aberration.
yeah.
Now that it's daylight savings time, we'll go right
fuck,
back.
fuck you
to
guys.
fuck it.
So you were right. I know there's been voting on this in other states as of recently, but I don't necessarily know how they played out. But Hawaii and Arizona definitely do not follow daylight saving time.
Well, then no one knows when Hawaii time is because it's in its own time zone.
Mm-hmm.
It is the only state in the United States in its time zone in the same way that Hawaii is the only state in its time zone. So it's in its own time zone and either an hour or of the same time.
Okay, cool.
So, I mean, is it possible that it could actually be an hour behind?
I don't know. This is blowing my mind right now.
Sorry.
Like,
Well,
I am so
Around the world,
mind blown.
around the world, only about 1/4 of the world's population in approximately 70 countries actually observes daylight saving.
Isn't
You
that
see
from?
time, though?
But that comes
Well,
from.
their daylight hours don't really vary much from season to season for countries that are closer to the equator.
That's true.
And therefore, they have little need to deviate from standard time. Because it's all about creating more daylight hours to get your stuff done. And in the winter, you just don't have as many of those hours.
Yeah, I would say that that's not a thing that most of Europe does because of its proximity to the equator. I would say that Antarctica would have no reason to have daylight savings time because they go months without having,
Yeah.
daylight.
But how does that work with like cross shows, deliveries, anything that is based on a time frame? Like,
What do you mean?
okay, so like the fucking big game is always at 12 o'clock on a Sunday. Like, is it just like on a fucking 4 o'clock on a Tuesday for them?
Yeah, they play it early for them.
Yeah, but my point is like they're not making like a ton of different commercials. I guess I'm very stupid saying that because it actually gives you the time that it's in, and you'd have to figure it out backwards from that time anyway. So that's a stupid statement.
Yeah, and like with like deliveries, usually your ETA is the time zone of the arrival point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is kind of weird. Like if you left Georgia at 11:30 and came to Alabama, and Alabama didn't have daylight savings time, then you could come to Alabama and be here at 11:30 and have traveled an hour.
If I listen to that story again, I'm going to travel 3 hours from fucking passing out. Daylight saving time sucks, and it sucks as a topic, too.
Well, does anybody know where
I feel like
daylight
we've
saving
stopped recording the
time came
podcast,
from?
and now we're just chilling, time.
So, time is irrelevant.
Does anybody know where the saved daylight actually goes?
That's a very good question.
It's called Milk Duds, you idiot.
Milk
Who is
Dude.
hoarding all of this time?
Yeah.
Where
Who
is
is
it?
hoarding all of this time?
So, but seriously, does anybody actually know where daylight saving time came from?
Benjamin Franklin.
It came from night. Because he would save the day. Because he's a knight.
Well,
I know.
I know that I had always heard that it was something about benefiting farmers because of the hours they needed to work.
I thought it was
The
for
guy
That is
children
apparently
being able to not
not
be
it.
in the dark when they get on the school buses and shit.
Wait,
That is
Then they are in
also
the dark.
apparently not it.
Was it not from Benjamin Franklin?
It was actually suggested by President Roosevelt. And it was imposed to conserve fuel and can be traced back to World War I.
Which doesn't make any fucking sense.
When-
Because they didn't have fuel in World War One. You're
Congress-
right.
Congress imposed one standard time on the United States to enable the country to better utilize resources following the European model at the time.
But Europe is the size of Texas.
And it was actually
European.
called the 1918 Standard Time Act. And it was meant to be in effect for only 7 months of the year and was discontinued nationally after the war. But individual states continued to turn clocks ahead 1 hour in spring and back 1 hour in fall. And then World War II legislation imposed daylight saving time again for the entire nation for the entire year. It got repealed in 1945, but individual states once again decided to keep doing it. And then 1966, Congress passed legislation setting it as standard and permanently. Weird, huh?
They didn't have time before Roosevelt.
so
Wait.
time was invented
The
pretty
standard,
recently?
the standard time that
So
they've
before
said we all
Roosevelt,
need
like,
to
just they
adhere
could be
to.
like, well, I left Alabama at 1 o'clock and I got all the way to New York and it's 1 o'clock.
So, do we get to sleep in?
No, you get an extra hour
Of what?
of nothing.
So this means we're living.
Think
longer.
about how many hours have been taken away.
We're living longer than they used to. Then.
Because we're just at. No, there's 2 though. Because throughout the year it goes backwards and forwards.
Yeah, so we're
We
living
have
less
extra
than we
lives,
used to.
extra hearts.
No.
What?
Yes.
But when it falls backwards, when
No,
we gain
'cause
an
they
hour,
take the heart
when it
away from
springs
you
forward
again
is
in
when we
November.
lose an hour. So we
God
can,
damn.
it'll
Yep, just
seem
like
like we
that.
slept in, but we'll actually get less sleep.
God damn.
I could not
Life-
believe we got into this podcast without doing the high-level research that we
Yeah.
normally do.
There was an episode of Pete and Pete that I remember from way back in the day that was on the November losing hour, and they were like, for that 1 hour they could do anything, because if they asked them where they were out at 7:30, it'd have been like, well, I was here because you were there at 7:30 because the whole hour fell backwards at
Yeah.
a certain
Yeah.
point. So they were convinced that whatever they did in that little time frame,
In that
that 1
1 hour,
hour, it would
didn't
go
matter.
away because
Oh.
the hour would stop existing.
That's awesome, dude. I like that idea. If that was me, I would do so much jaywalking.
I would eat extra calories like a motherfucker. It's not going to affect me.
You do that
I
anyway.
didn't do that.
Stay running, guys.
See what I mean? It's like we stopped doing a podcast and we're just like, so like, time, dude. Like, whoa, right.
Which
Like,
is technically the
fucking
name of that new
wow.
Rammstein song in video.
Time.
Time.
Zeit, dude. You got to see that
Zeit.
fucking video, dude. Oh my God.
All right, stay
Free
rotten.
plug.
Stay rotten.
Hey guys, thanks for hanging out for us to ramble on about time. Time to go. Stay rotten.
Oh my God, man. How much more time do you want to take up in this podcast
I've got
with that
no
big ass
time
meal?
for you.
That was genius.
Time.
Stay rotten.
Stay rotten. Join us next time for another episode of ROTN Mournings.